As we speak.
I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world.
Actually, hold up. Can't start with that. We got to start with this.
Welcome to the No Breaks Network, your home for education and entertainment, righteousness and ratchetness, where we are never content with just content. No breaks.
I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job.
JB, what's the name of the podcast?
Nigga, it's a pod named Kickback. A pod named Kickback. It's like a Tribe Called Quest.
You say the whole thing. Welcome back to a pod named Kickback. It is, in fact, like a Tribe Called Quest because you must say the whole thing. Rest in peace to JB. Love you, boy. I am No Breaks New, the righteous ratchet. If you throw it, I'll catch it. If you got it, I'll match it. Each and every week, we right back at it. I am the Black Sack, the Magneto of my people. Hey, Jeremy, if you can grab some headphones out the box right next to the door, you can hear everything we're doing. Jack, talk to the people.
Oh, we got a guest today. I like that. What's up, y'all? It's Gifted with Jack, getting your snacks. So y'all need to go ahead and hit me up. Follow me. Y'all see it right below. Go ahead and follow me because you got to come to my Sunday Fun Day because we really getting it in. We really getting it in. So start the week off right with me.
I want to hear, is this going to be in your high or your low Sunday Fun Day? I want you to tell us a little bit about that. So we'll wait. All right, so we don't have any sponsors this week. Soon to change because mysexroom.net changed their page, their website, and that's where I go to get all my little freaking shit. All right, I'm saying. So we're gonna figure that out in a minute. But we'll get that back. And I want to go through, I guess, our high and low. And I don't have the mic on. Jackie, could you hear me good? I'm tripping. I ain't even have my mic on.
You just froze. You just got unfrozen.
Okay, I didn't even have my mic on. Hold up 1 second. Now, boom. You should be able to hear this. I'm frozen again. But can you hear me?
A little mechanical. I can hear you.
All right, so we're going into the. Let's do high low of the week, and I'll let you lead this, Jackson, while I try to figure out what I got going on.
Now, high low. Who wants to go first?
Okay. So then maybe can you hear me? I'm good. Can you see me?
I can hear you. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
My high of the week was just this hitting basic minimums. Hitting my goals, being consistent, recognizing the areas I need to step up in, which is a high for me. Realizing what you need to do, that's not necessarily a low. That's a high because it gives you the opportunity to do it or to prove you can do it, to show you can do it.
That we need a hand clap with that.
Oh, hold on. Let me get my hand claps out. Let me get my hand. I'm even gonna do my hand claps or my butt cheek claps. I don't know which one. Hand claps.
Oh, God.
All right, and my low of the week. This was a rough day or two. Just thinking about my bro, man. Like I guess you never really grief is grief. You know what I'm saying? It's next month it'll be a year since he passed. And I was having actually I'm gonna reverse that. I was having a rough day yesterday, really rough day, and a rough day today. And the person who's listening to us is Jeremy, JFG. All my kickbackers know who Jeremy is. Jeremy from Germany, and that's my bro. And when JB passed, he took JB's dog. And JB, whenever I was having a rough day, things weren't going right, I was frustrated, or anything going on, JB would come over and he would bring his dog with him. Like the dog has been on the podcast. Like people have seen the dog. And I was having a rough day yesterday, just kind of missing bro, just going through it. And Jeremy brought the dog over. The dog name is Sky. So Jeremy brought Sky is here right now. Whenever I would be sad or down, Sky would just come up to me and lick my hand and just give me a hug and all the kisses in the world. And I guess she sensed it today. So she came over. She was up in my arms and licking my hand and just being nurturing. Bust through the door. Oh, and she bust through the door. She's never been in this new house. So when he pulled up, I opened the door and kind of shut it so the mosquitoes don't come in, because these mosquitoes is crazy here in Georgia. And then she saw my presence and burst through the door. And I forgot he was bringing her. So I looked back and was like, Sky! And then she just jumped in my arms and everything. So that was probably, in addition to my high, that was my low and my high. Missing bro was a little sad yesterday, a little emotional. And then today, Sky came and just, does what Sky does. And if you ever been around our dog, I say our dog because Sky is our dog. If you ever seen her at work with a sad person, the way she love on you, then you know I'm in a good mood right now. Jack, what's your high low?
Well, before I get into my high low, at first I want to commend Sky and Jeremy, because I want you to realize, New, that even though you're missing your bro, he is still using people and moving through people. So I commend that Jeremy is allowing JB to use him to make sure you're okay. And just know that JB is still here and he's still sending you signs that you okay, he okay, we all okay. And he wants you to know that you right between now and next month, because next month, like you said, his anniversary is coming up. So you got to take the time between now and next month to keep enhancing your coping skills.
Mm-hmm. You're right. You're right. And I appreciate you saying that. And you're 100% right.
Yes. So my high, I didn't have a low, y'all. My high, okay, of course, I'm going to speak about it, is my Sunday fun day. So I started this off with just 3 people. It's been about almost 2 months now. Started off with 3 people and just going to Lake Spivey. We were going out there just working out, and then it just grew. So now we're up to 20 people. It's free.
Hold on, really pause for that. That's big. That's big. Congratulations.
A community, because on the South Side we don't really have anything as far as fitness, as far as any groups or anything to really get people going. So we wanted to create something for the South Side. So anybody that lives on the South Side, Riverdale, Fayetteville, College Park, come on out every Sunday, 8:30 a.m. We will be at Kenwood Park. We hit the weights. We inspire each other. We just have a community. We like reach out to each other. We bring other people. It's a lot of Black-owned businesses that we have with these Black women and Black men that are out here with us. So it's a good way to connect and also just network. A lot of people are on the same path that you're on or have been on that path, so they can assist you with your fitness goals. So we just create a community. We need more men. We need more men to come out. So all my
I like the sound of that. Whenever you're asking for more men, I mean it's a lot of women.
Yes. So we need more men, because I do this with my co-partner is a man, so he's usually the only man out there, and he gets challenged by us a little bit, but he wants to get challenged by some more men. So he wants to beast it out with y'all. So if any men are out there on the South Side, please come out. Kenwood Park, 8:30 a.m. every Sunday.
See, when I was on the South Side, y'all wasn't doing this. Now I'm back on the North Side. I'm like, that's a trek. But I will get there. Let me not put a foot in my mouth. I'll be there in October. One Sunday in October, I'll be there. We'll record it. It'll be content on the YouTube page. I will be there. I will be there.
Right. Don't hold him to it. Y'all hear him right. Y'all are my witnesses.
I said it live on the air, so y'all already know. Y'all already know.
And bring Jeremy too. Hey, Jeremy.
I'm here. Hello.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Okay, so I got added to my calendar then.
They got added to the calendar
too. So all right.
You know, and now we got this mobile camera. I think I can do something like boom.
Hey, Jeremy. Nice to meet you. Uh-oh, you done moved the camera now. You done froze up. Lord, Lord, Lord. All right, y'all. We're going to try to see if he comes on back. But he is frozen right now. But he's going to bring it back.
Okay.
Oh, you're back. Woo.
I saw it starting to get low. I was like, as soon as I moved the camera, it got like,
like, don't be moving me.
Well, man, let's get right into it because right. Let's get right into our viral story of the week because everybody wants to know what we're gonna say.
My left stroke just went viral.
Our viral story of the week. Before Jackie moved to Georgia, she used to be in New York at Diddy's Freak Offs. She did. She was part of BMF and she's part of the Diddy Freak. She just did everything. But what we're going to talk about is the fact that she managed to not be on none of the videotapes and the fact that Diddy was arrested. Diddy was arrested. I want to break down the charges and I want to kind of take a look at what's going on. I will say this. I am in a place where I want to laugh and joke because I've been so kind of down. But this is a serious subject, so I'm not going to play with it. Diddy was arrested a day early. I guess that I don't know why they pulled it. He's supposed to turn himself in on Tuesday. They arrested him on Monday before he could do it. That kind of threw me off. And that says something. I'm not sure what it says, but that definitely says something. The charges are they got him on like a RICO case, like racketeering. It's sex trafficking. It's abuse. It's witness intimidation. I have learned a lot about Diddy the last few months. When I was young, when I put my first album out in 1998, a producer that was a little further along in the industry than I was came up to me and was like, "This industry, wow, man." I was like, "Yeah, I bet." He's like, "Everybody gay," and I was like, "I know." He's like, "No, like everybody, like Diddy gay." Well, I don't think he was Diddy. I think he was just puffy. I was like, maybe, not sure. And then he was like, "What would you?" He said, "What would you do if you was at a party and Diddy came up to you and said, you know there's no difference between a man sucking your dick and a woman?" And I was like, "Why would Diddy say that to me? What would make Diddy think that was okay?" I don't know how I feel about it because he wouldn't say it to me. Like, what the fuck? What the hell y'all talking about? And now to see what has happened, Jack, it's like, oh shit, did he have an experience? Was he at one of those parties and was approached? Because he was asking me, like, what would you do? Like maybe he was trying to decide what he would do. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, that's a wild ass question to just be asking an inspiring rapper. Like, no, chill. I'm 22. I'm wild. I'm in the streets. I beat the shit out of Diddy. That's how I felt about the question. And now that we've seen what's happened, I'm like, oh shit. Was that something? Was that really a thing? That was 1998. So that was after Biggie, after Craig Mack. So Bad Boy was out there. This is the emergence of Mace. This is that era.
We heard about Mace, so okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say that I love what Diddy was doing with the game and being a mogul and the Ciroc and the business and him dating J-Lo and him dating Cassie. I thought all that shit was cool. But now that I see what's really going on, I'm disgusted by Diddy. Like, I'm embarrassed that I had him as one of my heroes. I'm embarrassed that he went to Howard University, my alma mater. HU, you know. I'm embarrassed by all of that. I'm ashamed that I idolize this dude. And I think he's a fucking piece of shit. And I think if you go back far enough into anyone's origin story, you can see how they became that way and who did what to them to make them that way. But I think the beauty of
Froze up. Oh no, come on back. Come on back, New. You're frozen. I'm trying to wait to see if he comes back, you guys.
him do to you,
There we go.
the allegations are true. He's absolutely Jack. Did you lose me for a second?
For a second. I was waiting to say, I was like, he's gonna come back.
So Jeremy just asked me, is Diddy worse than Cosby? And I said that if what up, Don? I said that if everything is true, then Diddy is absolutely worse than Cosby. Because if everything is true, that goes back to Tupac's murder. That goes back to Kim Porter's murder. That goes to Usher. Usher, Usher just deleted his whole Twitter account today. Deleted all his tweets. I know you have to protect certain things, but when you do that, you know it shines a light on you. Like, what have you done? And I don't even want to go down the Usher road because Booby Cat would kick my ass. That's her favorite singer. So I don't even want to talk about the implications, I believe, or the ways I believe he's involved in Justin Bieber. And I don't even want to go there. We're going to focus on Diddy. Jack, I'm extremely disappointed. I'm heartbroken. And I'm pissed at the disgusting things that I found out that Diddy has done for decades. And I don't have any remorse. I don't want to hear shit about, well, they arrested Diddy, but they didn't arrest a white man that did something. I don't want to hear shit. I'm acknowledging what he did, and I'm disgusted by it. And I think he, if guilty, he should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. And that's just it. Fuck him.
I agree.
I'm going to turn it over to you.
First, let's change our banner.
Oh.
Second, I know. I hope you didn't freeze. There we go. I was about to say, you better not froze up on me.
No, I just muted myself. I'm here.
So I want to say, and this is a shout out to Melissa Ford. She said it best as far as speaking on the victim's behalf. She spoke of even being in the industry herself back in the day, how things were. Things were expected, as far as a female, things were expected to happen to you. And you were also expected to shut your mouth and not say anything if you wanted your career to thrive. So all these people that are, and I'm standing up for the females and the victim, male and female victims, because with this whole thing about this white and black thing, no, it's an abuser and a victim thing. That's what it is. It's not a white and black thing. We can't compare it to whoever did before and all this and all that. That's taking the focus off of what's really happening. These victims, I felt for them because a lot of people, first thing was coming out their mouth was, they want some money. They want some money. They want some money from Diddy. They want this. They want clout. They want likes. These are real situations, you guys. These are real situations. And there are some people out there. Now, I will say that there are some people out there that are, just like within like the school shootings. Now you see all these people that's doing all these, calling them school shootings just for clout and likes. But there's real victims out there. And I hate when people say, why it take them so long. We all see now All these people are talking freely now because Diddy is locked up. All these actions, all these your favorite artists, if you sit back and watch, you see that they were affected because of things or actions that they're doing now, i.e. Usher, i.e. Ray J. And I'm going to say Ray J because Ray J is out there running his mouth because he's trying to deter the situation of what he did as far as posting his kids. So let's not get away from that. He's just speaking because he's trying to deter from that situation.
What do you do?
So he had an argument with Princess, the baby mother, and he posted on social media him video with the kids and him saying, "Oh, mommy, I'm doing this for video evidence. Mommy didn't hit daddy. Daddy didn't hit mom. And they were just playing. It's a movie, all that." So anyway, back to the situation. But I just want to send prayers out to all the victims, the ones that do want to speak, the ones that have spoken, and the ones that haven't spoken. Because it's a real situation. And we see that now that they've stripped him of his power and his money, people have the courage now to come forward. So we're going to see a lot. And I don't want people to think, oh, all these people trying to come out and get clout because now all these people coming out. You have to see the power and the fear that Diddy put in these people. That's why they didn't speak. That's why a lot of people are speaking now. Even the boy, what is his name? Lil Chopper, that was on the he's speaking now. We never heard from him. Never.
And Freddie P and Don Richards from Diddy Dirty Money, she's speaking out. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. It's if Diddy is the monster they say he is, then we understand why they didn't speak out. Like, who gonna speak out against somebody that can kill your family, and people, everybody ain't a gangster. Ruin your name, blackball you.
And we're on the opposite side. These people know of these deaths. They know what happened to Kim Porter. They know what happened to Albie Shore. They know what happened to Craig Mack. They know what happened to Tupac. They know what happened to Biggie. They know these things. We don't know it until it's proven, but they know these things.
The only person that knows all of that stuff is Jaguar Wright, and I don't.
You so
anyway. So go ahead, continue, Jack. Continue.
But so we can't say that, we can't say what these people know and what they've seen and what they were scared of. Because obviously this man, if we really just looked at what everybody says, and even if it's true or not, he has a lot of deaths underneath his name. He has a lot of intimidation underneath his name. He's paid a lot of people to be quiet. He's blown up cars. Like it's of course you're going to be scared. So that's why we're seeing now that a lot more people are speaking now, because they've gotten the courage to. Other people have come forward. So I commend Cassie for even getting this started, because if she never would have did that, none of this, we would have known anything. We would have still been praising him. We would have still been listening to music. We would have still been under the Diddy umbrella. So,
he had just put out an R&B album that was fantastic. He had just gotten the key to New York City. He was ascending. Even to be a billionaire and everything he had accomplished, he was still ascending before Cassie dropped what she dropped. And that's another thing with me.
No, I don't want to say that he was ascending. I want to say that he was setting it up because he knew it was coming. That's why he changed his name to Love. He's trying to change his image. That's why he had a new baby. That's why he was messing with a woman, with Carisha. It was all a plan to set up for what was coming.
Very well could be true, because they said that he was debating with, they were negotiating with Cassie for like a year before it came out. So you're right. He knew. So you 100% right with that. When I look at the situation, I'm just kind of like, damn, bro, like, you're a piece of shit. Like the free calls, I'm gonna be perfectly clear, and I'll be perfectly transparent. I do free calls. Not like Diddy. This is consensual people. To be clear, this is people that want to be involved, and these are consenting adults. So when I first heard about it, I'm like, so what? Okay. If I lay up with two women, or who cares? Why be worried about Diddy's sex life? But they're saying it's drug use, it's drugs used to coerce people. There's coercion. There is people waking up the next day not knowing what happened. I thought this part was kind of cool. Hear me out. Him bringing in the nurses to give people IVs after a marathon session. Like, Sometimes we need like some damn like we can lit tonight in celebration of JB, goddammit. But we needed some Gatorade tomorrow. Jeremy was like, "You got some Gatorade, nigga. Make sure you drink this Gatorade. Make sure you had electrolytes. Then you got work tomorrow." And I was like, "Oh, good job, my man." And I think that's what Diddy was doing. So when you look at it from that perspective, you're like, "Oh yeah." But I hate that. I think he's tarnished the idea of what we call freak offs. If you freaking and you into your shit, be into your shit. I don't want that to be like anybody who does anything freaky is now the devil. That's not true. Diddy the devil. Not everybody. Just Diddy. Jack, what would you say if someone's like, oh, they taking down a black man, they trying to take down Diddy because he black, and they wouldn't do this to the white people? I had my opinion on it, but I wanted to get your opinion on it. And by the way, I want to say last week when it was just me and Jack, the ratings went crazy. Everybody was like, I love Jackie. Why doesn't she talk more? She needs to talk more. So Jackie, talk more. When we looking at this situation, where it's like, wow, man, the white man trying to take Diddy down, and they trying to make it a black-white issue and not really address the evil shit that he has done. How should we respond to that? And what up, Clarissa? We see you.
Hey, Clarissa. Like I said, it's not a black and white thing. It's an abuser and victim thing. And sometimes, a lot of these victims were abused themselves. I'm sure Diddy was abused himself. I'm going to throw it out there and I'm just going to say it. I think Clive Davis, of course, abused Diddy. So, of course, he had him doing the same thing that he was doing to him. And that happens in anything as far as abusers. Sometimes the victims become the abusers because they're so used to that, or they want somebody to feel what they've been feeling, or they just might be just really out of it. Just really out of it between the drugs, between the just being delusional. So it's never a black and white thing because a victim is a victim. An abuser is an abuser. Just like what, you were saying, which was worse, Cosby or Diddy, they're both fuck ups, if you ask me, because they both could not control themselves. And when they had the money and the power, they abused it. And even with the whole, if we want to look at the black and white thing, even with Cosby, your safe space was Hugh Hefner's space. That's where you did most of the dirt, at the white. So if we're gonna look at that, we need to be looking at and hold accountable. Okay, we have to take our power back. It's always a white man above something that is controlling what we do, putting us in these situations, and we are the ones that being the downfall, not them. Mm-hmm. So we have to take accountability and we have to make better decisions. Just like Cat Williams, tell him no. That man said he got over $50 million
four times. He said, I had to tell Diddy no 4 times.
So I want to get to your worth and your self-value versus the money and your career.
Yeah, 100%. I want to get to Ron comment. He said both things can be true, yet one thing has nothing to do with the other. I agree. It could be, them taking down a black man. That can be factual. It could be Diddy's a piece of shit that needs to be, arrested and imprisoned. Both can be true, but neither has anything to do with the other. And that's where I stand. It's like, if we're talking about the evil shit Diddy did, I don't want to hear about, they didn't do this to any white people. Well, let's look at it this way. I think the issue that we had in our group chat was him being denied bail. Bill Cosby did get bail. R. Kelly did get bail. So, and of course, Epstein and Harvey Weinstein got bail. So it's not like all white people got bail, and then no black people got bail. That's not the case. It's Diddy specifically who didn't get bail. That's because of the witness intimidation, in my opinion. He called that girl phone from Diddy Dirty Money 54 times in one day.
After the whole incident with Cass, you see how many times he called her?
Exactly. And the government has those records. Yeah, it's not
the video. It's about a man that's been getting away with this for 30 plus years. He's smelling himself. He thought he could get away with it. He threw stuff in our face at the freak out parties. Why do you need a big ass bed outside? Why do you need beds on the basketball court? Why do you call a man?
We're not going. Wait. I can have a bed on my basketball court if it's me and Megan Good and I won't even see the other girl name because I don't rock with her no more. If it's me, Megan Good, and one of them IG models, I can have a bed on my basketball court. That is not the nefarious behavior.
That's not what he had, though.
You're not, but listen, you're not having freak out. You have two women that consensually want to do something with you. That is something totally different.
And I think we need to be careful because we're villainizing freaky shit. And I'm like, we can't just villainize freaky shit. We can villainize Diddy. Having a bed on your basketball court or a bed outside, that is not to be villainized. Now, the way he used it is different.
Right.
But be clear.
I'm saying I'm bringing it up because I'm saying these are the things that were put in our face that we didn't pay attention to until now. We saw those in the pictures. We saw the layout of the party. Because
that's normal. That's not crazy stuff. It's only crazy because it's Diddy. It's only crazy because of his behavior. Like a woman can wear a tight dress or a revealing outfit. That's nothing wrong with that. Until somebody tries to rape her, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, whoa, maybe we shouldn't wear this kind of, whatever. The things that Diddy has set up weren't bad. They're only bad because he's a fucking monster. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If I had a bed on my basketball court, everybody's safe. Everybody's safe.
No, but what I'm saying is, like I said, even when you said if I had two women, your intentions aren't bad. When you have a person that has that behavior, no, you don't need none of that. But what I'm saying is the reason why I brought that up is because he put it in our face. That's what I'm saying. He was so comfortable getting away with stuff for 30 plus years. He put stuff in our face. We didn't pay attention to it until now. We heard about it. Okay. Heard that. Okay. But we didn't really dig into it. We didn't really look at him as a monster until now. Nobody really looked at him until a monster until we saw the Cassie video. Nobody looked at him as a monster.
Yeah. I mean, because so many rumors, so many lies, so many stories that just ain't true. It's hard to know what to listen to and what not. And so we all gave him a pass. I've been hearing that Diddy was gay since I was at Howard University in the 90s. I've been hearing Diddy was gay my whole adult life. But I was just like, he dating J-Lo. He don't seem gay to me. He got all these kids. He don't seem gay to me. He dating Cassie. He don't seem gay to me. And now I'm having like a billion aha moments. The interview on Drink Chats when he talking to Fabulous and Jadakiss like, damn, Daddy, how come you ain't party with me on your birthday? And we did party. But you ain't party with me though. And I was like, did he? 50 Cent saying,
let's go back further. Did you see the old video with him and Mike Tyson on Kenny?
Yeah, Mike moved his hand. Like Mike was like, hey, move your hand, nigga. A little close.
On national television, he did not feel a problem with putting his hand and trying to mess with Mike Tyson during the interview because you've been doing this and getting away with this for so long.
Yeah.
And you see the body language of Mike Tyson repositioned himself to face him and look back to see, did he stick me? Did he stick something in my pocket? What's going on?
Mm-hmm. and that's the most nefarious part of it.
Now, so that's what I'm saying. These monsters, Hugh Hefner, Cosby, Diddy, they've been getting away with it for so long. So when it comes to the front, they're looking at us like, what's the problem?
Right.
What's the problem?
Right. And that might be why he didn't run. A very interesting clip, man. And I want to play this because I've been guilty of this. I have been like, if it was me, I would have did what Russell Simmons did. I would have left. And come to find out, I didn't know as much about the Russell Simmons exactly. I didn't know what I thought I knew. And so I want to try to find this clip.
Jay-Z.
Let me see if I can find it. Damn, where is it?
Charlamagne.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I sent it to you, so it should be in our group chat. But it's basically my understanding of what Russell Simmons did as far as leaving and getting away, and Diddy staying and Diddy being arrogant of that or for that. And so I may kind of book something down. I want y'all to hear this.
You know, was all those women or whatever, and allegedly, he knew he was doing it, and that's why he got the fuck up out of here and went to Bali. Also, you can only go to Bali.
That's not true though.
Charlamagne, I'm gonna fucking go crazy.
It's not though. We say the only reason I don't want to say that because people that's saying stuff like that is very liable. He never had any criminal charges. He always was living in Bali. He always was building his resort in Bali. He has a whole wellness retreat in Bali. He's always, ask Chris, he's always been in Bali. And he comes, he's in the States all the time.
Oh, does he come back?
All the time. Literally. He's in New York. He's in LA. When I say all the time,
all right, so
all the time.
Scratch that from the record. I thought
so. Scratch that from the record as far as Russell Simmons. But I do want to address one comment I see here. If he admits he is gay, will the LGBT community come to help? Fuck no, Don. And I'm gonna tell you why. And that's you need to tread lightly with comments like that because they're very insensitive and very they're not emotionally intelligent comments. You think because somebody is gay, they would come to support a rapist? You think because somebody is gay, they would come support somebody who's sex trafficked? Like basically, your question is if he's gay, can he get away with hurting these people, possibly murdering people? You think gay people just cool with murder? You think gay people just cool with rape? Like we gotta watch our comments. And this is why women, especially black women, are so sick of black men. Because we say insensitive, emotionally unintelligent shit like that. And Don, I fuck with you, so I ain't going on you. I ain't just going to destroy your comment. Not you, because you're a great human being. But your comment was just based in ignorance. And so I'm destroying your comment without destroying the man. I uplift the man. I shit on the comment. That wasn't very emotionally intelligent.
That was a wanted to bring up that pissed me off when he was trying to get bail and he was like, he's not gonna be around no women. What about the men?
Exactly.
So you still playing in people's faces. That didn't solve anything because you said you're not gonna be around women. No, we worried about the men and the women around you.
I didn't even understand that comment. I didn't even understand why he would put that into the docket. Like, why are you putting that in? I'm not gonna be around women. Okay.
That do support this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a big, wide ass group that actually supports this kind of stuff, specifically towards the rise of pedophilia.
Yeah, and that's why I don't do when I do my LGBTQIA, I don't do the question mark at the end because the question mark is pedophilia.
Yes.
And I don't rock with that. I support everybody. And I am an ally.
That question mark, that's the loophole.
And that's why I don't rock with that question mark. Clarissa said,
so what he said.
That's Jeremy. That's Jeremy from Germany, JFG. That's who that is. One of our JB started out as his mentor when he was still in high school. When I moved to Georgia, he was just getting out of high school. He became both our little brother. And now he's a grown-ass man. I've been in Georgia 13 years. You know what I'm saying? It's 13 years later, he is a grown-ass man. Huh?
What was he saying about the question mark at the end?
Oh, he was saying that the amount of people that are now supporting that is alarming. So many people are supporting the question mark, which is pedophilia. And he's just like, that's getting kind of crazy.
Okay.
Now, God, I do agree with this. He's going to seek help. Now, that's 100% correct. Now, Diddy may try to enlist that community to help him. But
Right.
they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. Jeremy, Clarissa said, "Hey, Jeremy, she's heard so much about you."
Oh, yeah. I hope all good news. I try to hold up to my name in great JB's presence.
You did. I like
love
this
it.
camera, this swivel. I like the swivel.
Like the swivel. I'm
um,
tired of
yeah, well, we all tired of Diddy ass. Let's move on to our what the fuck story of the week, which is kind of related, but maybe not. It's the mega. So apparently there's an abundance of CEOs stepping, huh?
the banner.
Oh yeah, the banner. See, Jackie is on point today, man. Jackie is on point. There's an abundance of CEOs stepping down, and it kind of got you going, what the fuck? That's why this is the what the fuck story of the week. Nike CEO John Donahoe. Oh, his name is Donahoe. I remember back in the day, I had the Donahoe back in the day. Not like Diddy. I did it in my own way. But I had a Donahoe. Like, I'm a Don. Look,
Uh-oh. I hope he didn't freeze up. Come back, new. That is a crazy frozen picture. Oh no. Come on, new. Technical difficulties, y'all. Give us a second. Uh-oh. He had to come back. Because I forgot what the story of the week was. Uh-oh. Come on back, new. There we go.
Jack, I hope you was holding it down.
I was. A little bit about you, but you good.
Yeah, we should have sent Clarissa the link so she could jump in and help you out. Clarissa, from now on, you're going to have the link every week. And if I disappear, you just jump in. That's your job. So be camera ready every daggone episode. But Nike CEO stepped down. I understand Nike's numbers are down. So I go, okay, maybe that's why. The head of Sony Music Nashville, Randy Goodman. Damn. CEO of Warner Music in Japan, Kaz Kobayashi. Step down. CEO of 300 Entertainment, Def Jam legend Kevin Lyles. Step down.
We knew he was.
Well, I mean, there's a direct parallel between Diddy and him. I'm not accusing him of anything. Don't sue us because we ain't even get our internet together. So I don't want y'all $1 million companies coming to sue us. And we ain't even get good internet. Dog, I ain't got nothing. You can sue me for my watch. I got nothing else. So chill.
You just reading off of what you see on social
Exactly.
media.
Exactly.
That's public information.
Exactly. It's public info. I'm just reading what's online. But I look at it like it is alarming, and we know that Diddy was in those rooms. We know he was in those rooms with those movers and shakers. He wasn't just with rappers. He wasn't just with athletes. You know, Diageo, the company that did Ciroc. He was with Epstein.
At those two worlds together.
He got Epstein had his island, and Diddy has his island. Diddy's island is called Love Island. Mm-hmm. And
I mean, but do people not realize that these people hang with each other? Like just because You have great people like men like us. We all hang people because we like minded. We have great spirits, but there's bad spirits that hang together too, and that's what's
That is a
going on. That's
fact.
what we find. Are connected, and a lot of these people are having the same parties, going to the same parties, hanging with the same people, trafficking the same people. It's their whole little clique. That's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, 100%. When it comes to this here, I look at it like we're about to find out some stuff we don't want to know. We are about to find out some stuff about some of our favorite people that we have never wanted to know. And we're probably gonna find some stuff about people that we did want to know. Like, what's J-Lo's connection to this? You know, how we've heard on multiple occasions Diddy was hiring male sex workers to have sex with women. That's a little, I understand everybody got a kink. I don't kink shame unless it's against somebody's will. Because I watch, like I got so many homegirls on OnlyFans. I done seen everything they do and everything they like to do. And I don't think that's bad. Like, I'm to the point now, and this is like, you know, I'm to the point now, what I'm trying to elucidate is that there is a level of freak that you can get to where it's not malicious and where it's not criminal. So I am not kink shaming Diddy. I am not shaming him for his sexuality. That's his thing. I don't care what he does in his bedroom with grown adults that are what's the word when you give consent? Oh, consent. That I consent. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm speaking to is the people that didn't have a choice, the people that were drugged, the people that were manipulated, the people that were blackmailed, the people that were
that he forced his hand against.
Willing
The people
participants.
the people that were groomed.
And people that were groomed. And I don't want to put this on anybody, but there is a name that keeps coming up. And I don't want to say his name because I don't want to put I don't want to put it on him if it ain't true. And I don't want to put it on him if it is true. But there's an R&B singer, Coerce, thank you. There's an R&B singer that we all love that had a residency in Vegas that was sent to live with Diddy when he was 16. I wonder, what did you do to that boy? He grown now, grown with kids. And I hope nothing happened. That's my sincere hope. What you do to that boy?
Love Island big talk.
Love Island? What about it?
During that Love Island big talk.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. You know, if Clive Davis did this to Diddy and Diddy did this to that singer, and then that singer signed the young white singer who took over the world, and then now that young white singer doesn't want anything to do with the mentor he had, is it a cycle of abuse? And again, I don't know what's going on. I'm not saying what's going on. So don't sue me. You ain't getting nothing but my watch and my iPhone if you do sue. And it would pour behind me, pause. But that's all you're gonna get. It ain't got nothing else. But I just look at it like, damn.
It definitely is a cycle of abuse. It definitely
all
is.
This been happening right in our face, Jack?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, it has.
Crazy. And we can't stay on this topic forever. I do your own research. Prayers up for everybody that's involved. There are victims here. There are and not just the people that Diddy intentionally inflicted hurt on, but his children, his cousins, his mother, his uncles, his nieces and nephews, his friends. There are people that weren't involved in the mayhem that are still going to feel the repercussions of this. Like, imagine if that's your father. That hurts.
I gotta kind of give you this. It might have been his son, but one of one of his kids, I believe, put out like a little music.
Yeah, I saw
audio,
that.
whatever. Like, you didn't get the right house, motherfucker.
And that was some dumb shit to do.
And that was some stupid shit. Clear as day though.
Right after that, and right after that, they was like, "Oh, you playing? Release the video." That's when Cash
Exactly.
came out.
Right
after that.
Like it like even with music or like whatever, freedom of speech, whatever. You playing a stupid game, motherfucker. This is nothing to be playing with. These are his own people, his own kids, or whatever. Or I would say kid. I don't know about the rest of his kids or whatever. Place that shit on him. But still, I mean, put that shit out into public. Like you got the wrong house. It wasn't this house. It was this house, motherfucker. And here we go on to now the present time and etc. And
that's the arrogance they raised with. That's the arrogance that Diddy shows. You know what I'm saying? Diddy has that level of arrogance, which is why he's going through it.
The apple don't fall far from
What you say, Jack?
The apple don't fall far from the tree.
Exactly, and that's the issue, man. That's the problem, is that they're raising a culture of we can do whatever we want, and it's like, well, now you're realizing you can't.
I'll take the heat. They're raising a culture of predators.
There is a culture of predators.
These people are raising a culture of predators.
That's a fact.
Plain and simple.
Actually, that's a bar. And before we move on to our next topic, I'm gonna put that a culture of predators, and that is exactly what we're seeing. And as we move on,
regardless of how recent this,
we got to move on. We got to move on.
I'll just say this: regardless of how recent this is, how long has this motherfucker been?
30 years?
30 plus years.
30 plus years?
Raising the culture of predators. So that shit is that.
That's true. That's true.
And Clarissa says, but be clear that just because you're groomed doesn't in no way mean you will do the same.
Yes,
right. Right. It depends on who you are, because I was groomed to do a lot of shit that I don't do. I chose a different path. I may have dabbled in some street shit, but I consider myself a good dude. And I didn't do all the things that I saw around me. Right. Because of that. Like, I was pro-black 5%er. And certain things I just couldn't do. Like, dog, I love my people. But I'm gonna move on.
Yes.
Matter of fact, we can make this one quick, because I just want to tell her shut the fuck up. And you guys will understand why in 1 second.
So dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Janet Jackson recently did an interview. Okay, let's chill on that one. She recently did an interview where the idea of politics was brought up, and Kamala Harris and Donald Trump were brought up, and she was like, "Hey, I heard that Kamala ain't black. I heard she really Indian, but that's what they're saying. So I don't really look at her like she black. You know what I'm saying? Because things I'm hearing is she not." And I'm like, Janet, you got to be a little bit more informed than this, baby. Like, the father is black. We've seen pictures of the father. You can't. And she said it like she kind of almost heard it, overheard it, didn't quite understand what it really meant, but you're spewing it. And you're somebody who does have influence, even at your old age. Because we remember your titty. So you do have influence based on your titty. And you got to watch what the fuck you saying. Like, you just sound like you did all of that in support of Trump. And it's like, why would any black person support Trump? And that makes me just want to say, like, shut the fuck up, Janet. Like, this ain't how you get relevant. And I don't think you needed a check. So I don't think you did this for the money. I think you just jumping out the window for no fucking reason. And I know you've been secluded because you're a Jackson, but like, dog. She literally said, I heard that she ain't black. Like she heard it on the street corner. Like, yeah, I heard somebody say she ain't really black. And you bringing that to your interview in an election year, 2 months away from the election, you bringing up something you said you heard? You got to shut the fuck up. And Andrew Schultz, you got to shut the fuck up too. I'm about tired of you. I done stopped listening to your podcast Flagrant, and I'm about to stop listening to Brilliant Idiots because you need to shut the fuck up. Your little jokes ain't that funny. You told a line of racist jokes, and I'm being daring. But I'm starting to wonder why the fuck all your jokes got to be racist. Why the fuck all your jokes got to be on that line? What is you doing? What are you really saying? You got brought in through hip hop, through Charlemagne the God. And now every time I turn around, you got a joke that's right on that line of is it racist or is it not? And your little comments about black women, yeah, we all gonna stand up for it. You're not gonna talk about sisters like that. Fuck you. And I don't care. I talk about everybody. I don't care. I love who I love. I stand up for who I stand up for. So your little jokes on black women ain't flying. You need to shut the fuck up. I said it. And now we're gonna go back to Janet Jackson, a black woman. And I'm gonna let Jackie, a black woman, give her thoughts on that. Fuck you, Andrew Schultz. Here you go, Jackie.
My thoughts is I'm so tired of hearing about what we're trying to figure out what Kamala is. I want the right person in the office to do what they need to do to better this country. That's all I want. We so worried about who is black and who is that. Let's talk about what happened to 23. Was it 23andMe today? What happened to 23andMe?
Yeah. They 23andMe, everybody on the executive board resigned. Now it's said to be because they all have an issue with the CEO. But you know, the conspiracy theorists like, oh, they took your DNA and they're gonna use it to create turtles. I'm like, everybody relax. I did my 23andMe. I am a part sub-Saharan African. I am a part, I'm not mostly Nigerian of the Igbo tribe. Shout out to my Igbo people, like fists in the air. And I don't, the people, I made a comment, they almost went viral. I was like, everybody's so scared they're gonna take our DNA. Well, they had my DNA for a year now, and I'm just not afraid. What they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? But people are going crazy, and it's funny that so many people like my comment because my natural assumption is everybody's so afraid of, oh, they got the DNA, they're gonna build a superhuman. I'm not worried about it. Can they do something corrupt with the DNA? I would think so. Yeah, they can do something. But I'm not losing sleep over that shit. I'm just not. They got my DNA. I found out my tribe and where I'm from, and we'll just move on with our lives. Jack?
Right. I'm good on all that. Go back and watch and see what's going on with this 23andMe. And I'm waiting for them to go ahead and put a discount out because they're gonna be messed up. So I can go ahead and get in and do it.
Just I heard they need to create a superhuman. Oh, Clarissa, maybe, because you know you got some habits that may not deal with a superhuman. But anyway, I am very happy that I did 23andMe. I know what my tribe is. I know where I'm from. I know my history, and my whole life I've wanted to know my history. Like, dog, I changed my name to Nile. I knew I was from the Nile Valley, that region somewhere in Africa. Like, that meant something to me. And now I know exactly where I'm from. I know exactly who I am. So many black people don't know. We were robbed of our religion, our morals, our values, our mores, our language, our religion, our God, our ethnicity. We were robbed of it all. We don't know shit. And then finally, there's a way to figure it out. Our blood. Now there's finally a way to figure it out. I'll take the chance. You got my DNA. Ooh, I'm so scared.
Okay, you seen what's that Jamie Foxx movie? They call him Tyrone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, clone me. I'm a great motherfucker. There should be more than one of me on Earth.
I don't want them to clone you. I want you, my brother. I don't know the difference between you and a motherfucking clone.
The clone probably ain't gonna look as good as me. Yeah, it ain't gonna be just as funny as me.
This motherfucker.
worry about them doing stuff with people's DNA because they've had people's DNA. They took people's DNA when they doing the whole COVID thing. They took people's DNA when you do a DNA test for kids and paternity. It's like they've had our DNA.
And that's my point. That they've had it. That's why I wrote, I'm not getting the vaccine because they're gonna take my DNA. Don't they had your DNA since you was born? You act like they didn't have it. Like, they just got it. Or it's a 2-for-1 cell. They had the DNA.
But
I
if
do
you think
want to
about it, why would you easily get DNA from every baby that's born? You don't be around that baby 24/7 when it's first born.
Exactly.
Right when they're born.
And getting them those initial shots and all that stuff. They got it, y'all. Everybody relax.
This guy.
Oh, in that Germany, because he was in Germany, and they didn't do that.
Well, my mom did not play, so I'm good to go.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a cup that you use that I have your DNA now, and so I gave it to Donald Trump. Just so you know, I just want you to know. I'm be honest. I'm your brother. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Really quick, it's NFL Sunday. I do want to let you guys know that like I said, I had a really rough couple days. I'm glad my bro here. I saw him one more time. Glad my bro came. You know what I'm saying? He brought Sky, JB's dog, and I am feeling better. And I hope to, grief is a crazy thing. It hits you when you don't think it's going to hit you. I mean, every time I do this podcast, I play JB's voice. And every time it hit me. And sometimes I handle it great. Sometimes it hurts. I lost my best friend. But I want to thank you guys for giving me an outlet. I can do the podcast, and I can, in the middle of my morning, I can laugh and joke, and y'all chime in, and y'all say different things, and y'all make me laugh. That's the best thing about this podcast. Y'all chime in. Like, you're not just watching and off in the world. Y'all participate. Clarissa, Berger, Don, like Jay, it's so many people that actually, Ron, that participate. That it makes it that it's not just us. You know what I'm saying? It's not just me and Jack, or me, Jack and Randy, or J. Lou, or Brittany, or whoever. Y'all are with us, and we with y'all. And that feels great. And I believe that the dog that I says that always brightens my day. Hey, Sky. I don't know if y'all can.
Come
okay,
on.
so that's Sky. This is JB's. This is JB's dog. I was there the day he got her, and I used to dog sit for JB. 1 week out the month. So this dog lived in my house 1 week out of every month. I'm frozen. Oh.
Okay, I see Jeremy now. Now he's frozen.
Okay. Did you see Sky at all?
The dog yet. I haven't seen Sky.
Can you see me now? Can you see me? Can you see Sky?
There's Sky. Hey, Sky.
That's my baby, and that's JB's dog. And he was always like, "That's my daughter," and I was like, "That's my niece."
Yeah.
So that's my niece. And we're gonna end this episode. I want to thank you guys for all your support coming in every week. Tell a friend to tell a friend. That's the next journey, is to let somebody you care about know that's a good show that has good intentions and that wants to entertain you. We want to educate you and entertain you and give you some a little bit of ratchetness too. You know what I'm saying? So tell somebody that you love to tune in next week, or to tune in this week. They can listen to it on every audio platform, or they can watch it again on YouTube. I just want to ask you to support. If you're in Georgia, make sure you're out there every Sunday with Jackie. If not every Sunday, pick your Sunday. If you want to go to Sunday, I'm going. I will let you know a week in advance the Sunday I'll be there. If you want to come on my Sunday, that I'll be there. But and support Randy. Randy's is helping everybody get rich. So make sure you do that. And if you need life insurance, you also know my 9 to 5 is I'm an agent, life insurance agent, independent Black business owner. If you want to support me, you know what I'm saying? Help your family and support me in the process. And I think that's it for me. What you got, Jack? Any last words?
I want you guys to have a great week. I want you to keep enhancing your coping skills to get ready for next month. I want you to pour into yourself a little extra so that you're prepared for next month. Make sure you have your support system. And I'm only saying this because I lost my mother in 2018, so I know how it is going through grief. It's a continuous thing. It doesn't end. You just enhance your coping skills. But so just make sure you have your good support system. And pay and appreciate and pay attention to the
That's my
signs.
support system.
When
I'm right
you're
here.
down, Jay always sends you somebody. Look, sends you Jeremy, sends you Sky. So embrace that and just know that even in your darkest moments, he's still doing for you and he's still making sure he got your back.
Yes, ma'am. And Jeremy, the same go for you. She's talking to me, but she's talking to you too.
She's talking to us.
Talking to us.
She's talking to us.
Well, let me get my deck. Yeah. Well, any last words, Jeremy?
Not much. You're a great woman. It's so sad that I took so long to meet you in this kind of way. We're great words. Great words.
We got personally now. We physically we got to see each other, but I appreciate you, and I'm glad you got to come on even more.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I got to fill in the void that we are missing now these days, especially now. Well, since you mentioned the month that's coming up towards all of us, so we got to fill in this quiet space that is missing within our lives. So definitely got to work on to it now. So I'll be here more often. I'll see your face more often. I'm going to be here for my brother a lot more often too. So my legs are going to be getting quite of a workout these days now.
I love it.
Yeah, and my legs going to the ringer because I'm always running through these women's mind. So I get all the cardio I need by running through these women's mind. Shout out to all my kickbacker ladies. All right, Jack, we got games to go watch. I want to thank y'all for tuning in every week. We love you. We wish you nothing but the best. Wish you strength in your weakest hour. We wish you knowledge when you don't get it. We wish you wisdom when you can't get it. And we wish you understanding when you finally get it.
Yes.
Oh, I made that up on the spot. That was kind of good. I just made that up. I just made it up.
Straight to it.
And strength when you don't feel strong enough. Now,
That's right.
What my Uno cards at? Draw 4, draw 2, skip you, reverse you, Uno.
What?